Alright, what's going on, guys? About to get into this match here between Duck Paladin and Destined Legacy. Two really highly rated ones players. You might know these guys from the rank leaderboard. But yeah, we're just going to hop right in and see what happens. Personally, I think it's really close. It's a bit too close to call, but I think Destined Legacy is going to take this one. I think he's got a lot going for him. I think Duck Paladin's a little rusty, and Destined Legacy is going to break out some stuff that he's never seen before. Ooh, looks like Destined Legacy not actually joining the match in time. Let's see if Duck Paladin takes advantage of that. Nope, he's just gonna wait for him. That's some good sportsmanship right there. You gotta love it. Ooh, Destined Legacy really just like coming in, throwing the ball right at the goal off the rip. Kind of expected him to take it a little bit slow, you know, try and make sure they had an even ground before they started. You'll have to forgive the overlay here for a second. I think at this point in time, I was trying to make sure that both these guys were cool with starting the match as it happened, and they were. So in just a second, here we go. I'll start spectating for real so you guys can see what these highly rated players look like in action. And you can see that Duck Paladin really favors car cam. I mean, you will hardly ever see him with ball cam on, and that's a bit dangerous. You see he's got a chance here, but just gonna toss it up the backboard and leave Destined Legacy to defend. He fakes him out on that one. Threatening to go up the wall for an air dribble. Again, just trying to fake Duck Paladin out and bring him in. Duck Paladin absolutely clatters a 50-50 right there. Destined Legacy didn't even really have a chance. I mean, look at this. He's not goal side. What is he defending? You know, Duck Paladin takes full advantage of that. Just nails it right in his goal. Not much you can do about that if you're Destined Legacy except be on the other side of the ball. Pretty even kickoff, I'd say. Duck Paladin definitely wins it if he can get up to this one pretty early. He can probably score an open net. He's just going to fling it high, try and force a bad save out of Destined Legacy. Really going for the high percentage play here. I respect it. I respect it. Destined Legacy really trying to take things slow. He's got a lot to do here. Oh, and he just does not get up to speed enough. Duck Paladin really capitalizing on his opportunities here. Great challenge off the wall to trip him up, and then Destined Legacy really just was not expecting Duck Paladin to come for that ball. Going for a bit of a delayed kickoff, and Duck Paladin's just going to scoot it right over him. I don't know what Destined Legacy was thinking, but Duck Paladin read it perfectly. Just saw that he was slow to the ball and just chipped it right over his head. Once again, with the delayed one, trying to go for a bit of a double jump kickoff strategy. That's new to me. Duck Paladin trying to catch this one off the wall, bring it right in front. Oh, he fakes out Destined Legacy, who in turn fakes out Duck Paladin. Wow, talk about an exciting open net miss. I bet no one was expecting that. Trying to chip it around. Duck Paladin. It's right in front of the goal. That's dangerous. Can Destined Legacy do something with this? No, he's just going to go for the corner boost steal. You know, ooh, he heard Duck Paladin coming and panic flipped. And now Duck Paladin has a bit of a free possession here. Can he? Oh, he Athena flicks it and hits the bar. That's unfortunate. Destined Legacy really playing damage control here. Doesn't want to go down more than 3 goals, especially in the first game. It's got to be a bit demoralizing. And there you can see the downsides of Duck Paladin really using car cam. He had no idea where the ball was and he was trying to challenge. Just flung himself at it. Ooh, Destined Legacy with the opportunity, and Duck Paladin there to 50-50 it away from his goal. It's a good example of being goal side. You don't want to challenge anywhere that's not goal side, because then you're not protecting your net. Destined Legacy really going. I thought he was going to go for the corner boost steal again. Doesn't look like he is. He's going to try and hit this one in. Duck Paladin bumps him into saving his own shot and then almost own goals it himself. That is dangerous. A bit of a breakaway here. Destined Legacy just going to try and control this one into his own corner. Duck Paladin thinking that he doesn't really have a chance to take possession here. He's coming in. He's just going to challenge. He does. That's right in front of the box. Can he put it in? Ooh, he can't. That's tough. That's a tough read. You know, when the ball's rolling up and down those corners like that, you never really know exactly what it's going to do. And with the latest update, I mean, those bounces aren't exactly even all the time. So, Paladin just going to shoot first time. Keeping Destined Legacy on his toes. Destined Legacy with a good save. I'm trying 50-50 this one. He's just a little bit slower than Duck Paladin is to the ball. Duck Paladin gonna boom the ball away so he can go back and get boost. Not willing to take a low boost possession play. Destined Legacy says, I don't even need the boost. Ooh, nice challenge by Destined Legacy. He's got a bit of a free ball here. If he can just get on the other side of it before Duck Paladin does. Ooh, so close for Destined Legacy. He really wants to get on the board here. If anything, just to give him a little bit of confidence going into the next few games. This is a best of 5, so first one to win 3 games it will be the winner of the entire series. So he's just trying to build up a little bit of confidence going into these next matches. But Duck Paladin's not letting him have it, even in the closing seconds here. Not willing to take any chances, just putting that one away. It doesn't even look as it's going in. That's a bit toxic, if I must say so myself. But that is a clean read off the wall. Can't be mad about that one. If you're Destined Legacy, you just got outplayed. Destined Legacy going with the full boost kickoff. Wins it to his side. What will he do next? Gonna wait for it to come down. Paladin just beats him to the ball. You know, that is one thing the players have often said about Duck Paladin. He's a very see-ball, hit-ball kind of player, and it's working out for him here. Destined Legacy is not expecting these challenges, and there he goes again. Destined Legacy thinks that I've got the boost, I've got possession, it's in my half, I can just wait. No way he decides to challenge and just sneaks up on him. Gotta use those ears a little bit more. Another pretty dead even kickoff. None of these guys are breaking out any creative strategies after the delayed kickoff that Destined Legacy pulled off, but Duck Paladin's going to take game 1 in very convincing fashion. I think if he keeps this up, Destined Legacy probably won't even get a game off of him, so. But you never know. Here we go with game 2. Look at those white scrub-a-dub wheels. He must have been grinding tournaments for a while last season to get that. Anyway, we're off with another pretty dead even kickoff. Destined Legacy gonna hang out under the ball, try and put some pressure on it, actually using his car body to block Duck Paladin from making a play on the ball. Guaranteeing that he'll be behind the ball no matter what. Duck Paladin's gonna miss this one. Oh, and return the favor by bumping Destined Legacy away. These guys are getting really physical here. Ooh, a close 50-50. At least Destined Legacy got a little bit on the goal side of that ball. Ooh, a bit of a breakaway opportunity here for Destined Legacy. Can he capitalize on it? He's gonna fling it to the far post. And now he's in Duck Paladin's net. Can Duck Paladin capitalize on this one? He's gonna flip into it. Destined Legacy's gonna save it. It's a very important save. Don't want to go down. Ooh, a goal too early in this after already losing the first game. Again, threatening the wall to air dribble. I think he's just trying to keep Duck Paladin on his toes, and it's not working. He's got to do something about these rush challenges that Duck Paladin's throwing his way. I mean, he's just going. I think Duck Paladin's figured out that Destined Legacy is playing a little reserved here. He's playing cautious. And, I mean, with a game already under his belt, he's got no reason to worry about it. He can do whatever he wants. Ooh, he's going to misread that bounce here, giving Destined Legacy a chance. Can he capitalize on it? No. What a recovery from Duck Paladin. Goodness, excuse me. Duck Paladin also going to fling this one at the wall. I think the one thing really lacking here from Destined Legacy is his boost management. He always seemed to be on 0, and I know that he doesn't mind playing on 0, but it would really behoove him to try and at least get some small pads, or he swings by the large boost pads every once in a while, but he either misses them or there's something. And it's a good boost path. He's going to take the mid boost. Nice, I like it. Not going to go up for this one. Not too confident in the read. That is a tough angle. He's just going to shoot. Hope for the best. Understandable. Duck Paladin's going to just chip it right over his head, but Destined Legacy gets the bump, keeping Duck Paladin at bay. Ooh, this is such a tough... Oh, again, with the corners right around the goal, you don't want to chip it too hard because you don't want to center the ball, but a miss is just as good as a center anyway, and Duck Paladin's going to take that every single time. Down 2-0. It's not looking too good from Destined Legacy. You can see the camera shake too. Ooh. Bold move. Tries to go for the flip reset. Save. Interesting play. Gotta respect the creativity from Destined Legacy here. But what is going on now? Duck Paladin again trying to take another possession play, but Destined Legacy not having any of it. He's starting to rush challenges of his own. Ooh, tries to chip that ball right in the top left corner, but just does not get it the way he was expecting. You know, I gotta say, Duck Paladin's use of car cam does nothing but give me incessant headaches. But it works for him as he slots in a third goal in the first half, pretty much. This is not looking good for Destined Legacy. He's got to make some kind of a change. I think he's just got to play with a little bit more abandon. He's just got to start challenging. Can't just... The possession plays aren't working out. Duck Paladin is taking it to him. So, ooh, with the bump. I love the physical play here from Destined Legacy. You know, if you're having a hard time with the opponent hitting the ball, just hit the opponent. Duck Paladin knows that too. He's trying to make sure that he's not the only one getting bullied on this field. Goodness gracious, watching Duck Paladin play gives me a headache. Ooh, a little bit of a breakaway here for Destined Legacy. Duck Paladin tried to pinch it off of his own post, but it did not go as far as he was expecting, but manages to get the clear. Duck Paladin, or Destined Legacy, actually going to go for a corner boost steal here, and then Duck Paladin chips it over his head again. How many times is Destined Legacy going to get caught out with the same simple mistake? Duck Paladin's challenging you. You've got to be ready for it every single time. Just a single jump there, and I think he would have taken the ball and possession. Duck Paladin would have been flying. Can Duck Paladin score this kickoff goal? Oh, so close. He was really close to having that angle there. Destined Legacy trying to chip it around him on the wall. Ooh, he had a good start there. At least he got the boost. Duck Paladin trying to throw in some fancy drift moves on the dribble. Destined Legacy just going to back off again. He's going to wait. He needs to play with a bit more urgency here. And he's, oh man, just misses the ball. That is tough. You know, it happens to the best of us, as you can see, but that is a great play from Duck Paladin to chip that off the wall. What a self-pass. Again, creativity. Love to see it. But Destined Legacy needs to play with some urgency here. He's only got a minute left to score 5 goals. I mean, he's probably thinking it's impossible, but you gotta play with a little bit of confidence. Nothing's impossible in 1v1. I mean, we've seen crazier comebacks. Destined Legacy with a nice flick over top of Duck Paladin. If he could just get one on the board coming out of this game, I think it would boost his confidence a lot. Goes for the redirect block, and I think he's just going to let Duck Paladin take this one. Looks like he's a bit tilted, driving into his own net. This is not a good sign for Destined Legacy. It's just tough. Duck Paladin's really favoring these off-the-wall self-passes, and they're working great for him right now. Man, Duck Paladin is also controlling these kickoffs. It is just not looking good for Destined Legacy. Everything is going the way of Duck Paladin right now. It's a good 50-50, but Duck Paladin is there to clear that ball out. He does not want to lose a goal. He wants to be going into this next game with as much momentum as he can muster. Destined Legacy chips it around him. Can he just get one for the road? Oh, Duck Paladin just telling him no. And that is game 2, man. You don't see many top-tier pros playing with antennas, but you gotta say, the Duck antenna is really working out for him. 1,000 points in that game for Duck Paladin. That is I would not want to be on the other end of that game if I were Destined Legacy. He's really going to have to do some work here to pull it back. Already joining up on the blue team. I didn't assign these guys teams, so they're free to do whatever they want. But now we see Destined Legacy thinking he's going to get a buff by playing on the blue team. Let's see if it works. You can see me writing best of 3, by the way, even though Duck Paladin had already won 2 games. It was a bit of a miscommunication on my part with the players, but we ended up settling on a best of 5, so... all Duck Paladin has to do is win this last game. If he can get an early lead, I'd be pretty confident if I were him. But will this blue team buff work out for Destined Legacy? He's got an opportunity right here, and he's gonna sink it. First goal of the game for Destined Legacy, I think. Blue team buff. Or maybe it's an orange team nerf for Duck Paladin, but... absolute 5-head play by Destined Legacy. Ooh, Destined Legacy just gonna strong arm that ball. Ooh, doing a little bit of fancy spins. And he's nice block on the shot from Duck Paladin. The follow-up's not there. He's in good position here. He's gonna fling it a little bit high. Can Duck Paladin capitalize? No, and Destined Legacy's gonna bump him out of the way. Can he take this one home? No, just barely missing off the post. That is an unfortunate miss for Destined Legacy. Duck Paladin's really trying to draw him in here. He's trying to bait a bad challenge from Destined Legacy. He knows that if he can just get it over top of him, he's got a good chance. Destined Legacy gonna roll this one right in front. Can he sink it? He can. 2-0. I tell you what, Destined Legacy is really trying to make this an interesting game here. Another kickoff win for Destined Legacy. This is unprecedented. He has not had this level of success, and Duck Paladin threatening the fake challenge. So much so that Destined Legacy has no choice but to miss the ball. See him going around again. Maybe he'll go for this boost steal. He does grab the corner. He's got an open shot here. 3-0 for Destined Legacy. I don't even know what we're watching right now. This is nuts. To be down in this many games, I think the first game was 5-0, maybe 5-1, and the second was 6-0. To be up 3-0 in the next game, that's got to feel good for Destined Legacy. You see Duck Paladin really waiting for this clear, hoping to basically get a pass, but he's going to miss the angle. It's a tough read when the ball's coming at you that fast. Threatening the wall challenge. Destined Legacy going to control this ball well off the wall. Looking for a hook shot. Oh, and just misses it. Duck Paladin was not ready for that miss. Sometimes when a player misses, it throws everybody else out of whack, you know. He's going for the demo, the run-ahead demo play. Respect it, a little bit ballsy. Ooh, Destined Legacy playing with fire here, but he bumps it just enough so that Duck Paladin does not have a good shot. Gonna pinch it up his wall for a little bit of safety. He thinks that Duck Paladin's not going to challenge. Ooh, he's got a good run up here. Oh, and he misses the open net. That is unfortunate. He's going all the way back here. I think he's trying to do what Duck Paladin's been doing to him and baiting a bad challenge. He doesn't wait long enough. But Duck Paladin gets a shot right into Destined Legacy's corner. I know he won't be mad about that. It's really hard to score from your own opponent's corner, you know. It's one of the safest plays you can have the ball. That is a great touch from Duck Paladin, defensively popping it into his own corner. Bumps Destined Legacy out of the way twice, but the second bump gives Destined Legacy the save. That is so clutch. Duck Paladin just skying this one. That is tough. Destined Legacy missing the save. But Duck Paladin doesn't have a follow-up. He's playing a little bit far back now. He's got no boost. He knows that he can't close that distance very, very quickly. As I say that, he just rushes in. He's got a bit of a freebie right now, and he just throws it wide. Oh, that's so tough. Sounds like the pressure's getting to him. This is their first show match for both of them, so nerves are understandable. Duck Paladin's really trying to play it around Destined Legacy, and it's working, but he's just throwing it a little bit too hard. Destined Legacy gonna take this one to the mid boost. He's actually not. Never mind. He's gonna take the corner boost here. Actually not. Never mind. He's just trying to challenge. He's trying to keep the ball in Duck Paladin's half. The last thing that Destined Legacy wants is the ball in his half right now. He does not want to take that chance. He wants this 3-goal lead going into game number 4. It's not impossible for Duck Paladin to win this, but it will be tough. He does secure that mid boost. Destined Legacy misses his own corner, and Duck Paladin with the absolutely nasty fake. Oh my god. I think this is even a double fake. He fakes right there. And bang. That is such a good shot. Destined Legacy really had no chance there. Going for another one of these. Oh my goodness. He can't keep going for these delayed kickoffs. He's got to be prepared to jump or stay further back where he can defend, because Duck Paladin is just chipping it right over him every time. If he loses this game and the series because of that, he's going to be really disappointed with himself. Another kickoff win for Duck Paladin. Can he sink the kickoff goal? No, he can't. That is a tough bounce to get a hold of. Destined Legacy, if I were him, I would just be throwing this ball in Duck Paladin's half or keeping possession in my own corner. But he's playing with fire here. He's keeping the ball close, but he's really far pushed up. He's all in here. Luckily, Duck Paladin doesn't have a good recovery. And Destined Legacy is going to take this one. It seems like the blue card buff is real. I wonder if he'll stick to Team Blue or if Duck Paladin's going to try and join this game first and get on orange, see if he can get some of that mojo back. That's a tight game. You can see none of the players having any saves there. They play a very aggressive style of Rocket League. But, you know, once you get to the high ranks like these guys are, it's a different game completely. The rotations are different, especially in 1v1. It's all about scoring. I mean, if you score the most, you win. Interesting move. Destined Legacy joining the orange team even after he had success on the blue team last game. And Duck Paladin happy to take his spot back on the blue team. Let's see how this plays out. You know he's going to be upset with himself if he ends up losing this, and he had the opportunity to stay on the blue team. First kickoff goes in the favor of Destined Legacy. Duck Paladin just going to throw it into Destined Legacy's corner. 50-50. Destined Legacy going to try and corral this ball, give himself a little bit of possession. You can see him trying to draw in Duck Paladin again, faking the wall to air dribble. Actually gets a good 50-50 against Duck Paladin, and he's going to try and sink that one. Can he? No. And Duck Paladin capitalize on this demo? No, he can't. Has a couple of good plays gone by, and oh, he just tries to get the redirect on this one. Can Destined Legacy sink it? He can. Oh my gosh. Destined Legacy is playing mind games like we have never seen before on the channel. I mean, he is switching teams. The delayed kickoffs that he's getting chipped over him, I think maybe those are intentional, trying to build some false confidence in Duck Paladin, and he's just gonna absolutely destroy this kickoff. Let's watch this from Duck Paladin's perspective. I mean, he thought he might have had another chip right over Destined Legacy's head, but Destined Legacy took a single jump and just carried it right over his head. Oh my goodness. Duck Paladin now going with the fake kickoff. Gets the save, but Destined Legacy's there to steal his corner boost. And gets bumped into the mid boost. Duck Paladin's got a bit of a runaway here. Does not get Destined Legacy's corner boost there, and he's just going to try and fake him out, but Destined Legacy sees right through it, knows that Duck Paladin was low on boost there. Going to circle around here, try and get a possession, start a bit of a bounce dribble, a hook shot. Oh, and it just goes wide. That was a great play attempted by Destined Legacy. He's just going to go get the mid boost. No. He's just going to demo Duck Paladin. That's a really smart play. That way he doesn't have to worry about anything. He can take his time, get the boost, decide to make a play, threatening the wall to air dribble again. That's Destined Legacy's thing. The mind games and faking wall to air dribbles. That's That's his go-to. If I were Duck Paladin, I have no reason to believe that he could even pull off a wall to air dribble at this point. So I would be challenging it every time. But you know, with high-rated players like this, it's really tough to know what they can and can't do. And if he decides to not fake it that one time, Duck Paladin's getting that ball put over his head, probably flip reset. I mean, wow, that is a great shot by Duck Paladin. Let's watch this. It's on the wall. That's tough because if you hit it too hard, oh, and he fakes Destined Legacy. He thinks that he's gonna go for the first time shot, but he just waits a little bit longer and then flicks it right into the open net. That's such a good play. Another dead even kickoff. Yeah, you probably... Oh my goodness, what a turn from Destined Legacy, and Duck Paladin was not expecting him to turn on that ball with no boost. Oh man. Destined Legacy says, I'll take a play out of your book and just rush this challenge. You won't expect it. And he just pushes the ball in. Wow. Just shows to go you. You do not need boost sometimes to make a successful play on the ball if you've got good positioning. Destined Legacy was positioned defensively there. Even if the ball hadn't gone in his favor, it would not have gone into his goal because he was positioned in a way that it could not. Another thing that you might find hard to believe because of the way these players are playing, these are two incredibly mechanical players. I mean, you don't play in car cam consistently like that unless you know exactly what you're doing. And Destined Legacy, the way he controls his car while reversing is unseen. Duck Paladin gonna have a good opportunity for a wall to air dribble, but I think both of these players know how mechy they can be, so they're just really trying to outsmart their opponents, and Duck Paladin does just that. Really trying to claw his way back in this game. 2-3. You can see him faking a little bit, threatening, and then Destined Legacy just out of position. Destined Legacy obviously a little bit tilted with that camera movement, but he's gonna win this kickoff. Can he secure the goal? Does not seem so. Duck Paladin gonna take that ball. Can he get the mid boost too? Yes. But Destined Legacy is just gonna challenge. He is really playing a different game these last two games. And there he goes again. He's just gonna find Duck Paladin out of position. There was such a small window there, and he just manages to see it. That's what I'm saying. These guys are trying to outsmart each other instead of using their mechanics. And that's just... it's working out for both of them at different points in time. Destined Legacy really showing it off here in this fourth game. Oh, that is a tough kickoff. Gets an unfortunate bounce off the ball, and Duck Paladin just gonna roll this one in. Keeping it close, 3-4 with 1:46 left. You can see the backflip actually from Duck Paladin to absorb the power of Destined Legacy's kickoff and then take it into his own net. That is really creative. These guys are playing on an absolutely different level. Destined Legacy going to challenge this one while he sees Duck Paladin coming. Duck Paladin really trying to get that demo. Cannot find the hook shot like he wanted. He's going to have to race back for this one while Duck Paladin's trying to score on this open net. Oh, that's a tough angle. Can he get it? No, he's just going to try and take possession back. Grabs the mid boost from Destined Legacy. Destined Legacy's going to take Duck Paladin's corner boost though. What will he do now? On a round, trying to make it a difficult save for Destined Legacy, who does not flinch in the eyes of Duck Paladin. Gets a little bit of an unfortunate landing on the wall there. Duck Paladin, really known for his wall plays, gonna knock that one really far back into Destined Legacy territory. You can see Destined Legacy was really fearing a challenge from Duck Paladin, who was not around. The audio cue should have told him that he had plenty of time. Can he capitalize on this open net? No, it does not look like it. I think I sense a little bit of nerves from it. He wants to take this to Game 5. He wants the win in this series here. He knows that he has a chance to reverse sweep Duck Paladin, but he seems like he's going back to the way he was playing in the first couple games. Being really timid. He can't do that. He was having a lot of success. Going up for this ball. Didn't want to waste enough boost to try and get there, but wanted to make Duck Paladin panic so that he wasn't trying to make a possession play. Destined Legacy faking the challenge there. That is so bold with such little time left and only one goal difference. Wow. We are going to Game 5, everybody. Destined Legacy threatening the reverse sweep on Duck Paladin in both of their first ever show matches. That, either way, this is going to be an absolute banger. Destined Legacy going back to blue team. Oh my gosh, he is really just toying with Duck Paladin when it comes to these teams. Duck Paladin doesn't seem bothered. I don't know if these guys are in comms or not, but I would imagine they're not. I know they're both good friends, but I think when it comes to something that's this level of competition, they're probably going to want to keep it as serious as possible. And Duck Paladin is just going to chip that one from his own half into Destined Legacy's goal. Destined Legacy really pushing up too far here, does not have a good angle to challenge, and Duck Paladin sees it. Just going to take that one home. 1-0 lead for Duck Paladin in Game 5. That is about as good a start as you could ask for. Destined Legacy going to take possession on this one. Can he score the open net? No! Oh, that's so tough. He didn't have any boost to spare. If he had just 12, I think that one's a goal. Duck Paladin, what a great backward save there. Great clear, even though it's a little dangerous across the net. You just sometimes have to do that. He's going to chip it off the wall and score another counterattack open net. I know I was saying that Destined Legacy needed to keep playing the way that he was in the last 2 games where he was challenging a bit more, but there is a point where you have to know when you're opening yourself up to too many counterattacks, and Duck Paladin is just really playing to his strengths. Trying to make a possession play. Destined Legacy heading back to net, gonna take this one. Oh, that is tough. Did not get the bounce that he wanted. Can he get there before Duck Paladin can? No! Oh, this is not going the way that Destined Legacy wants to. 3-0 up in the first minute for Duck Paladin. With that being said, there's still 4 minutes left for Destined Legacy to score 3 more. Maybe it starts here with this kickoff goal. Can he take it home? He can! Just a 2-goal lead now for Duck Paladin. I know Destined Legacy's hyping himself up after that one. He definitely needed to get on the board early. Pretty even kickoff. Destined Legacy looks like he's going to take possession of this one. But he's just going to defend. Ooh, Duck Paladin really taking himself out of the game here with that. And Destined Legacy trying to take a page out of Duck Paladin's book with the off-the-wall self-pass, but Duck Paladin sees it coming, and he's going to do the exact same back to him. Can he score it? Oh, no! Oh, if he loses because of that open net miss, you know he's not going to be upset, or not going to be happy. He will be very upset. Destined Legacy threatening the wall to air dribble again, just going to pop it down to himself, try and catch it into a dribble. Maybe he'll go for the run-ahead bump. No, he's just going to stay around, see what Duck Paladin does. If he makes a bad touch, he's there. Oh, a little bit of a sharp turn, he overcuts it. Duck Paladin also doing the same, waiting to see what kind of a touch Destined Legacy can get on the ball. Destined Legacy going to chip it into the corner. He knows that there's not much he can do from there, but he also knows that there's not much that Duck Paladin can do from there. Oh, what a nasty fake from Duck Paladin. Can he score off of it? I don't think so. The recovery just not there. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Everything is going wrong for Destined Legacy. He's so afraid that Duck Paladin's going to rush this that he just misses. Oh, that is so unfortunate. It happens to the best of us. Down 3 goals with 2.5 minutes left to play. This is certainly not lost by any means. Duck Paladin going to fling this one top shelf and just barely misses out on the top left corner. Destined Legacy going to hit this ball away, trying to give himself a little bit of peace of mind, keep the ball out of his own half, but Duck Paladin's trying to do the same thing. Let's see, can he score this one here? No, he can't. That is going for the bump. What a good play. Goes for the turn. If he had just a little bit of boost there, I think he probably could have scored. But because he's running on nothing, that power slide turn ends up just being like a 0-degree spin. Gonna take possession off the wall, make sure to secure his own corner boost. Actually fakes out Duck Paladin with a couple hits off the wall. Goes for the first time shot. I think he saw Duck Paladin's nameplate and thought, oh my goodness, he's got a bit of an open net here. Can he score it? He slots it. Now we've got a game, folks. 2 goals down, minute and a half left. This is about as exciting as you could expect from a debut from these 2 players. I mean, this has just been a masterclass of Rocket League 1v1 gameplay. I mean, the brains these guys are showing off, I can't even comprehend some of the things that they're doing. Destined Legacy gonna throw this one into the net. Oh my goodness, he's really gonna do it, folks. He's really gonna do it. Oh man. He sees that Duck Paladin is coming in a little slow, and he didn't even have any boost. He didn't even have any boost to shoot that. He just saw the window once again and took it. 500 IQ plays here from Destined Legacy. Now if he could just get one back, he's going to bump Duck Paladin, who's going to rush back to his own net and try and make sure that he's okay. Destined Legacy, no look, putting the ball over Duck Paladin, and then, oh, he just hits it to the sidewall. I think if he had just taken that one straight to the net, he would have had a bit of a free shot. Going for the 50-50, but he stays grounded, so Duck Paladin gets a bit of a freebie here. And he's going to miss the open net as well. Both these players showing some extreme nerves, and I totally get it. I mean, a show match on a big channel like this is nerve-wracking to say the least, especially when you know that your opponent is not only a friend, but is also really good, just like you are. Destined Legacy going to throw this one in the middle, trying to threaten. Ooh. Duck Paladin misses. He's trying to take so much time to line it up, and I think he's missed it anyway. Oh, the nerves, you can tell. He slowed down so much. He's trying to do a quick turn to just make any kind of play happen. Can he get there before Duck Paladin secures this goal? Duck Paladin's going to sky this one. Both of the nerves getting to these players. And try and go for the Doomsday Dish. No, he's faking another air dribble shot. Well, he's going to have to do a lot here. And that's game. Wow. Duck Paladin avoids the reverse sweep from Destined Legacy to take it in game 5. With the easy player banner too, you know. What a great game. Seriously. This has to be one of the best 1v1 matches ever. You can see Destined Legacy is out of here, does not even say GG. That is tough. Duck Paladin not saying it either, but he's at least still in the match. But you can see that Destined Legacy was definitely tilted about that one. Well, the winner of this match will go on to play somebody else. I'm not entirely sure yet. It'll probably be Ecto98. Another ranked grinder, really highly rated, just like these guys are. But Ecto is a lot more of a mechanical player than these guys are. And I know I said these guys were mechy, but just wait until they go up against Ecto. He is something special, I do tell you. But the way Duck Paladin was playing, the composure that he showed to pull this off in game 5 after being threatened with the reverse sweep, really goes to show you that he has what it takes to be a high-level 1v1 player. So, that being said, I'll see you guys in the next match.